So as we know today, it's the start of the flat racing season in the Curragh. Some great racing coming up for you this afternoon. At 4 o'clock, we've got the Lodge Park Stud Stakes. It's for the fillies. There are 11 runners in this. It's a Group 3 race. And Galileo's got a daughter in this one, Twirl. And Dermot Well's got the top weight in it as well. That is Annam Alta. Let's get over to the course and get a preview of this race with David Duggan.
Well, a very good afternoon and welcome to racing from the Curragh. The opening day of the Irish Turf Flat season, and a beautiful afternoon it is here at the Curragh in County Kildare, the home of Irish flat racing. As you can see, the sun is shining, great cover of grass on the track, and the going conditions expected to be, as in your papers, yielding possibly a little bit on the dead side. We've got a couple of very good races this afternoon amongst the card. The 4 o'clock in particular is the Lodge Park Stud Group 3 race, and one of the most interesting runners will be Annam Alta from the Dermot Well stable. She's got 10 stone to carry, but she looked very good when we saw her winning here at Tipperary under Declan McDonough. She'll have no trouble at all with the ground. As you can see, she quickened up really well in the closing stages this particular day to put a nice distance of ground between her and the rest of the field. And Annam Alta is a big player. She does have 10 stone to carry, which is going to make life a little bit tough, but she's a massive player in this race, Annam Alta. There's a couple of English challengers as well, notably Libby's Dream from Tom Dascombe's stable. She's the mount, of Richard Kingscote, and she looked good when winning at Wolverhampton on her last start over 7 furlongs. That was a listed race, and it was a good performance. She's clearly a very progressive filly. I'm respectful of the chances of Annam Alta, but I think that Libby's Dream, the English challenger who won at Wolverhampton last time out, might go very close indeed for Richard Kingscote and Tom Dascombe, whose stable are in great form, and I'll be hoping to see her coming home in front in the closing stages here at the Curragh.
Thanks, David. That's the preview of the 4 o'clock. Twirl is the favourite for Aidan O'Brien. The daughter of Galileo is at 11-8. Annam Alta, who carries the penalty, 10 stone today, 4-1 for Annam Alta. Homecoming Queen at 13-2. Princess Sinead at 8-1. Chrysanthemum at 10s, 14-1 bar those. For the 4 o'clock at the Curragh this afternoon, it's the Lodge Park Stud European Breeders' Fund Park Express Stakes over a mile. Number 4, Azali, is the non-runner in that one. Well, we've already had a look at the fillies race, the Group 3 at the Curragh at 4 o'clock. Let's have a look at the 5 o'clock now, which is the Tote.com Irish Lincolnshire cracking race. This one, it's over a mile. There are now 18 of them. There's a non-runner which we'll tell you about shortly. But David Duggan is down at the Curragh, as we know, and he's going to tell us all about Take It to the Max. That's trained by Richard Fye.
Well, the Irish Lincoln is due off at 5 o'clock, and lots of interesting runners in this. Sikara is going to be very popular for the Tommy Stack stable. Their team generally do extremely well at this time of the year, and this horse is very, very impressive. When winning last October at Cork, going right away in the closing stages from several interesting runners. Sakara's been well tipped up in the papers today and is going to start at, I would say, close to favouritism here, somewhere around 9-2 or 4-1. Lots of interesting runners, though. Take It to the Max represents the Richard Fahey stable, a good winner at Leopardstown at the end of last season. Lee Topless takes a valuable £5 off that one's back, and he's a player, as is Billyford from Liam Roach's stable, the mount of Declan McDonough. He's been in great form, Billyford, winning his last 3 races on the all-weather surface at Dundalk, which is about an hour or so away from here. But Billyford in great form. Let's see if he can translate that form onto the flat. I quite like If Perchance, trained by Shark Hanlon, and the intended mount of Fergal Lynch. Got 8 stone 4 to carry. Was a winner last time out at Dundalk, so we know he'll be match fit. He's drawn in stall 17, which I think is a good draw in this particular race. Likes big fields, is a good, tough, consistent sort, and has a big chance in this particular race. The Irish Lincoln is due off at 5 o'clock. You'll see all the action live on SIS throughout the afternoon.
Just to let you know, since that was recorded, that Billyford has been taken out. That is now a non-runner. That's the one I was alluding to before we went over there. Sikara at 9-2. Looks like he's fairly close to being spot on with that one. David for that one. Sharastan at 5-1. And the Fontaine Wisdom is at 15-2. Take It to the Max. The Richard Fye horse is at 8-1.